If you are a Georgian, if you live in the state of Georgia, I need you to pay attention. This is probably now my 10th attempt in order to get this information out there to you. I am not the only one who is talking about what is happening in the state of Georgia that a lot of people are not talking about. And as a result, what typically happens is that all of a sudden we get new governors, new mayors, new whoever's in place that doesn't have American values, that doesn't have the U.S. Constitution that they believe should be in place, that doesn't have Americans at the heart of this. And so I've shared with you a little bit of information about a person who's running for governor. Her name is Ruwa Roman. She is a Muslim. She has very strong Muslim ties. And I'm going to share a video with you that came from Raven Hartwell. Just to let you know, I went to her page, I've seen the video a few times, and I tried to download it a few times, which is typically not a problem for me to do. I wanted to download it so I can share it with you, and so I can also share it on my Facebook page, which is a new page I just created for reasons such as this. And so when I tried, it looked like it was downloading, but it would never download. So I'm going to play it just kind of old school, a little bit ghetto. Please bear with me in this. I am more concerned with you getting the information than for it having all of the, the fanfare and all the, nice stuff. And then after I play the video, I'm going to say a few things to you.
My video in regards to Ruwa Roman.
I'm as Georgia as we come. I'm also the granddaughter of Palestinian refugees.
But with that being said, the reality is that if you are a Georgia resident, they are trying to keep you from knowing what's ahead of you or what they have planned for you if this woman gets put into office. Take a look at Dearborn, Michigan. I'm absolutely fine when it comes to practicing freedom of religion, but I am completely and totally against implementing or trying to sneak in foreign law in the name of Allah. I want to show you some information regarding this candidate that is running and encourage you to share this with every Georgian you know.
Roman was communications director for CARE Georgia. Let me tell you a little bit about CARE. In 2008, the Holy Land Foundation was convicted of sending money to Hamas. During the trial, evidence came out showing CARE's founders had ties to the same Hamas network. After that, the FBI cut them off. You're like, what does that mean? Well, because after 9/11, FBI treated CARE as a partner, bringing them into outreach programs with Muslim communities. CARE denies the allegations. Now, in 2022, when Roman initially ran for state representative, she was endorsed by Working Families Party. WFP works closely with Democrat Socialists of America, DSA. Both are culturally and economically Marxist. WFP is a registered political party. Candidates run on that line. DSA is not an actual party. It's kind of like you get out the vote machine. So case in point, Zohar Mamdani, possibly New York City's future mayor, is endorsed by DSA and WFP. Rashida Tlaib, also endorsed by both. So Georgia voters, this is a little bit about the movement behind Roman.
Just like Ruwa said,
as people want to talk about my identity, is that they get somebody who is not backing down from a fight.
I too was taught to never back down from a fight. I will raise my voice and declare in the name of Jesus Christ that her foot is forbidden from crossing that threshold and sitting in any seat of authority to try to cause any chaos, disturbance, confusion, and darkness in the state of Georgia. So someone keeps reporting my video in regards to Ruwa.
I really hope you guys were able to see and hear that clearly. This has been like so many attempts that I made, and I need to move on from this, but I need you also to know this. I need you to download this. I need you duet this. I need you to send this out to other people. I need you to educate yourself on it. I need you to share it with, maybe you live in a different state and maybe you have friends, family in Georgia. I need you to share it with them. I need you to act with haste. I need you to remember the election that we just had with Donald Trump, how we knew that having Harris would have been a nightmare. Matter of fact, it would have been a go for all those that are a part of what we just heard about. I need you to understand that that's the kind of fight That's the type of tenacity. That's the type of unity. That's the type of camaraderie. And that's the type of prayer push that we need. This is not the time to be relaxed. This is not the time to think that they're going to do it. You are they. We are they. And so we have to do it. Please note that those who are trying to distract you, to go down rabbit holes that never end, that is a purposeful distraction. That is a purposeful distraction. Please hear me. And so please do share this. I don't know how long it's going to be on the internet. And the influencer, her name is Raven, Raven Hartwell. I think I'm programmed to say Raven Simone, but Raven Hartwell. And she's a woman of faith, and I'm so happy to see someone in her age group that is so dedicated to Christ and dedicated to letting people know what's happening in a political sphere. And so please do that. Georgians, this is not the time to rest, to sleep. This is not the time for the sweet by and by. This is the time for you to gird up. This is the time for you to bring awareness. This is the time for you. So look, did someone just turn 18 in your home? They need to be voting too. Everybody needs to be voting. One candidate, just so that you can begin researching. I think his name is Burt Jones, believe, currently serving as the lieutenant governor in Georgia. Brian Kemp is going to be gone, which I'm kind of happy about that, but we need to get the right person in. Burt Jones, I bring that up. I haven't thoroughly researched him, so that's just full disclosure. But he does have the endorsement of President Trump, and to me, that means something. And so, so we could start there at looking at that and moving forward. No one is going to be perfect. Do understand that, but we do want people who are closest to our Christian or deeply held values. And so please do keep that in mind. Also, finally, one more time, I'm not even sure if I said it up here, but I'm going to say it. Forgive me for redundancy if I already said it. I opened a new Facebook group page this morning, actually. I was on another page, on another TikTok page. I did a live automatically. The live just shut down and, they stopped my live. And so I have another page, another Facebook page, because the first one I made a couple of days ago, I accidentally put it as private, which stops a lot of settings and a lot of people from being able to share the videos that I post up there. But now this morning, I have the right setting, but it's bare bones. It's not pretty. It's not fancy yet. But it is up, and it gives us an opportunity to converse. It gives me an opportunity to share information with you, documents, not arguments, but articles. Articles. I'm winding down for the day, so please bear with me. Articles, videos, etc., so that you would be able to share it with your family and friends, etc. I also want to encourage you, let you know that we have power. There's a reason people normally do not move covertly if they actually have 100% the upper hand. So do understand that. And so there is power that you have, but power unrealized or not wielded is not at all. So you have to vote. You have to encourage others to vote. You have to explain this. So that means you have to educate yourself. You have to be able to begin to make noise about this so that people will know. Because if they just assume that we got this, that's how you get gotten. And so prayerfully, this is my last video for the day. I had to bust out my old phone that's kind of beat up just to get this done. But this hopefully will explain to you how important this is, because it is freedom important, rights important, life important. And so it's important, highly, 1000%. Please take it as that. God bless.